They about to drown up in the drip when I splash, yeah. Ain't got time to chat, yeah. I'm running to the bag.
Hold up, King, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing another Jinjer reaction video. Okay, we're gonna do Pit of Consciousness. I know you guys have been requesting this since, like, I think I did the first Jinjer reaction video a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna do a double feature actually, because I've got mixed recommendations on the official video and on the live version. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch the official video first, and then I'm gonna watch the live performance. Now, me personally, I love hearing a song in its studio version before I hear it live. That way you can really appreciate the live version, because there's going to be subtle nuances. They're going to be recording different or playing different. You know, the energy is going to be different. When you record in a studio, it's a controlled setting. If you mess up, you get to redo it. If you don't like the way you did a certain take, you get to redo it. Like, when you get a mixed and mastered version that's for you to hear on a streaming platform or YouTube or whatever, it's the final product, and it's been tweaked, and it's how they want it, right? So when you do live, it's a completely different experience. There's the crowd, the energy, how do you feel that day? How's your voice that day? How are your hands that day? Like, there's a lot of little nuances that will be picked up on. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go. Black and white. Like that already. That's cool. Her eyes are black, right? Well, I feel like they should be black all the time, right?
I'm climbing hand over fist, and I scratch concrete, shining in the end. My mistake is not there. The air is terribly heavy here. It settles inside and does burn after burn from the dark.
Oh, that's cool. So right away, the guitar and drums, I feel like, are shining a lot more in this song, and they're a lot more intense. Even just the notes that he's playing and how he's strumming is a lot more high energy, and the drums match that. But then the bass, if you pay attention to the bass, there's some light, jazzy kind of funk vibes in there. So I don't know how they're mixing that. And she's, you know, they're doing their... She's growling and then she's singing a little bit. That's their normal kind of Jinjer blending. But for some reason, I picked up on the bass in this song, and it's like a light, funky kind of bass notes and the way he's playing it, which is, again, Jinjer's way of like blending genres into their music. Gotta love it, man. Gotta appreciate it.
So I feel there was someone else before me. Eyes are changing colors. A strange loss on my mind. I became a foreigner to myself. Wish I'd run, creeped away.
So now coming from Teacher Teacher to this, I can definitely hear more of her vocal blending and the layering that she has on her vocal tracks, and it's pretty cool. I like how she does that. Bro, she looked intimidating as hell right there, bro. She was in it. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, she looks like a demon. Whoa. She was in it. Ooh. Oh, it's almost like a little tempo change too.
Stillness times, wish I'd run, creeped away to the light in my head.
Ooh.
Someone else setting snares for my soul.
Is that it? Bro, the last part of that song was like, that was my favorite part, I think. Just that. God, that double bass and that guitar riff like that just gets me hyped, dude. That, I like when they play like that. So this one was, man, this one's throwing me for a loop. I'm not exactly sure. There was a lot of intense kind of chords and drum patterns mixed with a little bit of softness. This was very contrasty. Oh, maybe that's why they did black and white, because the visual representation is contrasting, and then the music itself is contrasting. So when she was kind of singing low and doing the growl, there was something kind of calming about it, even though she was growling. I know. Stick with me here. It was kind of like chill. The energy she was putting into it was a little chill, but the instrumentation was the opposite. It was a little bit more intense. And then when I feel like they kind of got chill, the instrumentation, she turned it up a little bit. Right? Or am I tripping out? I don't know. This one, I like the visuals on this one for sure. I like the whole demon eyes and that part where she had like spirits growing out of her or something. That was cool. So this is going to be interesting to hear live, because she did a lot of growling and it was very deep. I'm not doubting the goddess. I know she can do it, but I want to compare. So let's go ahead and do this live and see. Live in Kiev is what you guys said, so we're going to do that. The drums on this song is fantastic. And I do like the guitar riffs as well. Like I said, that bass in there is almost like jazzy. See, right off the bat, it sounds different because of just not everything is so compressed. You know what I mean? Not everything's so mixed. It's live. You know, the drums are more open. The guitar sounds like it's more in your face. And it just right off the bat is a new experience.
I can't
And even with her voice, you can tell there's more air in it and it's more open and the room is different. It's not as tight. So okay, I'm excited. Let's get into it.
From reality, you know I'm passing on the will to insanity. There is a floating corner, waiting for my time to come, waiting for the madman to be pacified.
I'm climbing into the fields, and I scratch concrete shine. In the end, my mistake, it's no big. The air is terribly heavy here. It settles inside and I suffer burn after burn
From the ground.
in a beat of consciousness. Skull is bleeding, so I feel there was someone else before me.
You see, like, she's singing kind of chill and kind of soft, but the instrumentation is actually still pretty aggressive. So there's just contrast, like I'm saying. I thought I was going crazy for a second.
Eyes are changing colors. The surgeon knocks on my mind. I became a foreigner to myself.
And now it picks up.
Stillness stays, wish and run. Breathe away to the light. In my head, someone else setting snares for my soul.
So that part, I was definitely curious to see how close she would sound to the studio version. And she got deep. My girl got deep. She sounds like identical to how she did it. God bless, dude. Impressive. That's new. I don't remember that. What a savage!
Stillness stays, wish and run. Breathe away to the light. In my head, someone else setting snares for my soul. For my soul.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the ending of that song is my favorite part when they really get into it, especially the drums. Impressive. They sound very close to the studio version live, which is very impressive, especially with her growling in that low part. I didn't know how close she was going to be able to get live to that low part, but Nailed it. Whether you like this type of music or not, you still should be able to see the talent. Like, this band shreds, man. Like, the guitarist is lit, the bassist is lit, the drummer is lit. They're all so talented. God bless, man. That was, and just how I don't think people realize how hard it is to kind of switch tempos. Like, when you're playing an instrument and you're vibing and you're playing one way, and then just to switch, like in conjunction with her singing, to just a whole different style, that's hard, because your body finds a rhythm and you're finding a groove, and then you just switch to something else, maybe playing on the upbeat instead of the downbeat. And same thing with the guitar. It's like, that in itself is just a talent, but they do it well on top of being very skilled on how they do it. So, very impressive band. This song in itself is ranks lower than Perennial for me, and I think Teacher Teacher, barely below Teacher Teacher. Just the way that those songs resonated better for me. But this one definitely had a little bit more of contrasty showcase and talent, and how quick they could kind of change things. So that was impressive. Nevertheless, whatever song I see by this band, I'm still impressed. Whether I enjoy the instrumentation on a like sonic level, you know, if it pleases my ears or not, I'm still impressed. They're just too talented, and they're very different still. Even though this was similar to kind of what they did with what was the one with a Judgment and Punishment, and how they kind of switched it up. That one was so reggae and so Jamaican kind of vibes when they switched, and this one was like just energy switching. I feel like it was aggressive to soft, and there was like subtleties of jazz with that bass, or funk, really, not jazz, but funk. And yeah, they do it again, man. They do it again. So I think the next one I'm gonna do to this was I had a list. Somebody actually wrote me a list. I think Stang Cobra, shout out to him, wrote me a whole list in one of my videos. So I'm gonna go through a lot of those. But this was a good one too. The contrasting on this was my favorite. And I think that's why they did the black and white. Could be wrong, but that'll do it for this video. I'm on to the next Jinjer reaction. I'm not sure which one I'm doing as of right now, but I'm gonna go through that list today, and I'm gonna pick one, and it's gonna be one that you guys have been requesting. So hope you guys have a blessed day. Hope you guys have a positive day, positive vibes your way, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's get this bag.
Tower over these rappers just like the Eiffel. I'm probably in the scope, but in a scope, not talking rifles. My competition's depressing, I really got no rivals. They only start dissing me when they feeling suicidal. Someone check the vitals. I'm going places with my brothers like Wayans. This my Marshall Mathers flow. It be going through changes. I've been growing and changing.